everybody, welcome to the Nerd Journals. If you like the content you see in this video, please check me out at thenerdjournals.net or patreon.com/thenerdjournals to see what I have to offer, or support me like my patrons Whitney and Dana, who are both absurd nerds. In this video, I am working in my glue book. If you don't know what a glue book is, it is just a book to glue in. It is nothing special. There is no well thought out plan or execution to this. I just have a composition book that I glue pictures in that catch my eye. I can like them for whatever reason. It doesn't matter. If I like it, it goes in the glue book. Some of my more keen-eyed viewers may notice that I go back and forth on what kind of glue I use. I often use Elmer's glue sticks or Scotch glue sticks, or sometimes even liquid glue. It really doesn't matter to me. I'm not picky with glue. It all works just about the same. If you don't like wrinkles, I would recommend you stay away from the wet glue and maybe use a stick glue, but I don't really mind, so I will use either. The only glue I have found that I do not like is the Dollar Tree brand Jot glue stick. I haven't tried their liquid glue, but their glue stick is not so good. It used to be okay back in the day, but I think they changed the formula, and since then it's not been such a cheap, reliable glue to use. When I have a picture that's a little thicker, maybe on cardstock or maybe even chipboard, light cardboard and that sort of thing, I am not afraid to use tape in my glue book. I know it's kind of against the name, but it doesn't really matter because it is my glue book. I have even been known to use a stapler from time to time in my glue book. Aside from glue and a composition book and a basic pair of scissors, the only thing else you need for glue booking is pictures to glue in your glue book. There are so many different places to get pictures for your glue book for cheap or free. For cheap, I like Goodwill. My local Goodwill has magazines for 99 cents. My library will often sell stacks of magazines for $1 for the previous year. And also I've found magazines at both estate sales, flea markets, and yard sales in the past. For free, you can often get magazine subscriptions from rewardsurvey.com. You can also get cheap subscriptions from them, but heads up, I've never spent real money on that website, and I don't know if they're a scam or not. So I don't recommend paying money for subscriptions. Just get the freebies, I guess, unless you're braver than me. I've gotten several great pictures from catalogs I've gotten for free in the mail, and just your penny savers and random junk mail can often have great pictures on it. Don't be afraid to ask your friends and family for old magazines. If you work in a doctor's or dentist office, maybe you can ask your boss for old magazines. If you have more ideas of where you can get cheap or free pictures for your glue book, please post them in the comments below for my viewers and for me as well, because I'd love to know. I love having tons of pictures to choose from for my glue book when I'm sitting down for a session. What is the point of glue booking? Does there have to be a point for glue booking? I find it relaxing. I guess that's my reason for doing it. When I'm finished with a glue book, I have this nice, beautiful, full, chunky book that I can look through that is filled with images that I like. That feels like a good enough reason for me to keep a glue book. I haven't completed too many glue books, maybe 3 or 4 at the most, but the ones I have completed are on my bookshelf in my living room. They get displayed with my books and my journals because they are important to me and I do want them displayed. They're not where a random person could grab them and start looking through them, but my glue books are a bit more public than my journals are, so I wouldn't mind someone grabbing one of my glue books to look through per se. I might feel like it an invasion of privacy if they did that before asking me, but I wouldn't be so offended as maybe someone grabbing my journal and having a little flip through and read. Thank you so much for everyone who hung out with me for a few minutes to listen to me talk about glue booking. If you have any questions, type them in the comment box below. I would be happy to answer the best I can. Please let me know what kind of images you like putting in your glue book. I love a little bit of everything, as you can tell. If you keep watching this video, you'll see all the kinds of crazy different stuff I like to use in my glue book. But for now, I'm done talking your ear off. Please put on some music you'll enjoy more than what you're about to hear and sit back and finish watching me with my little glue book session.